Alright, back to Tatro's Roadshow here again.
Your light's off.
Where's that button at?
This is important by braille. Can you see that, Hort? I can't see shit either. I can see where I just ground. The shiny spots. Can you see what important in there? I can't see a damn thing.
You can't see anything in there.
You can't see a damn thing in there. It's full of carbon. Oh, now you can see something. All you see is black. Did that help any? Oh, there's a guide. That's a guide. Okay, I just noticed there's a guide in there. I can't see a damn thing. There you go. You don't need to be seen as doing important. Hort! I just stuck it there, started cutting until I felt something. Not much to do. And that carbon knocked out a little bit, I can actually feel something in there. It's pretty even the way it is. And if I went in here, I did absolutely nothing. It didn't even, there was nothing to cut.
Okay.
Alright, put your finger in there, see what you think. It's pretty
Oh
even.
yeah.
Pretty neat. Yeah, the exhaust port's pretty good out of the box. There's not much doing.
It's the gasket could probably be replaced.
No, I just ground out. No, I ground out the excess I didn't need, but other than that, yeah, there's not much to do in there. Until you get a bigger valve, there ain't nothing to do. Like I said, I cut the seat, and there was nothing under it. It's just daylight. It's all undercut past the seat. And you can see I cut the port, just lightly cut the carbon.
Yep.
Didn't hit anything. You can look at the lip under there.
Yeah, you can feel it. It's
Look at that big lip right there.
big crater there.
Yeah, I can't. How are you going to cut metal when it's got a big lip like that on the other side? It's already too damn big. Alright, so it feels good past the guide. Don't really feel anything really matters. It's a little bit of something right there I can probably kiss right there. But there's literally just nothing to really do. Since you're like a porter, you take a sanding drum, you run there and sand it up real quick, and oh, look at all the work I did. You do a damn thing. There's nothing there to do. See?
Yeah.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The carbon was the rough part. That's what I just took off. Yeah, you feel it's just nice and smooth.
It is. They feel pretty good, man. They're definitely better than the intake port.
The intake has some work to do. The exhaust, no, they made it good. There's nothing there. It just flows a nice even curves all the way around, nice even radius. You can't even see it in the dark. You get to blast it to see it. So I did a little bit on this side. Did some burrs right, you know, I had some high spots on the outside edge, but sure, that's pretty good. All right, so that leaves a lot of work for you to do now. So I swap out the heads. You know, you got the advantage of knowing there's nothing to do. Okay, then you cut on the side of the seat. I don't feel anything. But run the cutter through just to make sure. If anything, it might knock the carbon off the seat. Well, what's that? What's the angle of the valve?
Like this?
What's the angle of the valve? Go grab a valve.
Oh, like this.
Go grab a valve. Okay, you're cutting at this angle.
Yeah.
What are we trying to do here? Okay. So just sweep the damn thing like that, see if there's anything to cut.
Where am I cutting?
Probably nothing, that's all I want to see. Just cut the inside of the seat.
Nothing, there's really...
Same angle, you're way high.
This.
Angle. Don't go all the way until you hit the damn valve guide. You're cutting the seat. Remember what we did over here? You're cutting the seat an 1/8 inch in. That's all you're doing. Don't press. What are you pressing on? Just turn it until you cut. Is there anything there you're cutting? What are you cutting? Are you cutting anything? You're trying to cut the seat down is what you're doing.
Yeah, you're right.
The seat is the guide.
Still.
Stop. Okay, what angle's that valve again? What angle's that valve again?
Like this.
So why are you like this?
I don't know.
What are you trying to do?
So there's nothing there to cut then, because I'm on that.
What are you trying? Why you cutting the seat out for no reason? Here's what you do. I told you. I told you you're not listening. You're trying to cut metal and there's nothing to cut. Okay, you ready? Did I cut anything?
No.
You sure? Okay, what if I got a little of that? Did I cut anything? No, I
No.
didn't cut a damn thing. I hit the aluminum finally.
Right.
Okay, that was like a 10-degree orbital cut there.
Right.
I didn't cut a damn thing. So you're in there cutting the hell out of the seat for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay.
You trying to make a low spot right there? I don't understand what you're doing there. Okay, so the port is bigger than the valve. That's what that means. Now, if you put an Evo valve, a valve in there, it would have something to do with it, because they're a 16th bigger. So we're not doing that. Okay, now you go over here and do this side. Okay, so put that how you're going to hold it. Figure out what you're going to cut. Do you know what you're going to cut yet?
The valve, or I mean
The gasket's in the way.
Yeah.
Other than the gasket being in the way, what's the problem? It's called new gasket.
Right.
But leave it in there for now, using it as a guide. So what are you going to cut?
We're just gonna go right along here. See if anybody needs to come out.
Knock the carbon off, see if there's any aluminum in the way. Get any aluminum yet? You get any aluminum anywhere?
She's just basically just touching off of it.
What are you cutting up in there for? Why are you cutting right there? It's a short side, which is air, no airflow.
Okay.
Why are you cutting there?
Shouldn't be.
You making a big low spot there? You trying to screw up the port flow? You're cutting the short side away for some reason. Why are you cutting the short side away?
Just stay down here.
Was there a reason to cut that away? All you're doing is cutting away the gasket surface just to hold the gasket in place.
Okay.
That's all you did there. Did you see me do that? No. I didn't cut the gasket away there. Feel the port. There's your port angle. Your grinding angle is like this. Why? Well, all you're doing is cutting the exhaust gasket away and the support for the gasket. So when you put the new gasket in there, that lip is going to be even worse, because now the gasket's going to overflow into the port, and there's a lip, you just cut it away.
Okay.
Well, I don't know why you did that, but you know, the port's over here, not here. Look at the exhaust pipe angle. The exhaust pipe angle is like this. You're cutting like this again. I don't understand what you're doing. So, grab your cutter, find the damn port angle. The port angle's over here. Now, we don't have to cut the port if there's nothing to cut. Now, if you hold the head more where it's at an angle where you can actually do something and see something, put your finger in the hole, what do you feel that you don't like?
It's a little ridge right here.
Okay, then why do you knock the carbon off so you can expose the ridge? What's cutting so much? I said take the carbon off, not the aluminum. You got to get the carbon out to see what you're looking at. Okay, I see some casting turds in there. Is that what you're trying to cut away? You got that? That's not a ridge. That's called casting turds. There's a small ridge. You're never going to get that out of there. Okay. So, all you do is light pressure back and forth. Cut the carbon away. Try to highlight high spots. Forward port angle. We're trying to cut. Why'd you just do that? You were like that, now you just went like that again. So, you just cut that away again. See that low spot right there? You just made it worse.
I better stop touching it, because I'm obviously just ruining things.
See this low spot right here? You just cut in there? See that low spot? Feel it. Yeah, it wasn't there before.
That ridge was there for sure.
Right.
But I feel, yeah, that little spot there.
Now, if you want to cut the ridge away, hold the head where you're going to get to the ridge. Uncover the stuff. That means light pressure, get the carbon out there so you can see what you're looking at. Follow the angle of the port. You can't see the port, the cutter has to tell you where the port is. Get up in the port, clean the carbon out. Get up in the port, clean the carbon out. Quit digging the damn cutter in the port. Remove the carbon. What are you cutting on? Can you feel the tip of this digging in? If you're digging the tip in, that means that the port's not there. That's the port. See this angle? Not this angle, this angle. You have to find the port. Find the port. Can you feel it? Trigger heavy. Huh? Got to control that trigger a little better. Doing a real good job of cutting this angle down. I don't know why. The port's still coming out the other way. You're cutting this here for some reason. Feel the cut? You're making a low spot.
Yeah.
You got the wrong angle. Change your cutter angle. That's why you take light cuts, feel what you feel, pull it out, and look at what's cutting. Problem trying to find the port because the nose is dug in.
It is.
See the nose is dug in? It's too high. You're either too low or too high. You're not finding the sweet spot.
How the fuck's up?
Well, you've been doing it the whole time. But why are you so trigger? Are you pushing hard on the damn cutter, trying to turn it on, or what's the deal? Get out of there. Work your trigger. Why's your trigger finger? What's going on with your trigger? How come you can't control the trigger? A little more RPM than that. If you let it free spin in the air and then come down, and not cover under load, it works better. This is really hard to do because you have no reference to what the port is because it's black. You have to feel it. Okay, flip it over and see the other side. Once again, where are you going to cut? Where are you going to cut on this port? What are you cutting?
I think we're just gonna...
That's called the short side. Why are you cutting the short side? Where's the valve at? You got to have the picture of the port in your head. Back on the short side again. Why are you cutting on the short side?
This is the short side.
Valve comes out here. This is short side. This is long side. This is sides. You kept flipping the head around trying to cut right here, which is the short side, a very critical area. That's the worst spot to be cut, and that's why you want to go hogging. So you're trying to cut this side of the port over here. So you hold the head to where you're going to cut. lay the block down. Okay, put one under here. Okay, get it where you can kind of play with it. You happy with that? Okay, there is the valve guide. Now, if you're not sure yet, go grab a valve. Like I said, you don't have any reference here, so you have to go by design in your head. You don't have any design. Okay, you're trying to cut over here for some reason. That's a short side. Then you went over this side, short side. See, these are long side here, here. You already did this side of the port here. Now you're on this side. See, now you're lined up better to do it this side.
Okay.
You're at the bottom of the port. Now, if you want to cut the side a little bit over here, put your finger in and you can feel the high spot on the side. See a little ridge in there?
Yeah.
But it's kind of toward the side, so a little more difficult. So be careful. Light, small cuts. First thing to do is highlight the high spot by getting the carbon out of there. Before you even turn it, rotate the bit back and forth. Find where its sweet spot is. That's the angle of the port that you're going to be working on. Remember how I took out that ridge on the other one? Find the spot where it's sweet. Pull out. Where are you cutting? You're eating the back end of this cutter bad. So is that where you're trying to cut? Is the back side of the cutter? Because that's where you're cutting.
Right here, yeah.
And the cutter's all the way in the hole too. You're digging in the back side. You're in there like this, cutting this.
Maybe a little more shallow.
So where you cutting? Right on the back side, because you're not on the port. The port's way the hell over here. You're not even near the port. The port's way over here. You're cutting right here. Feel the radius. It's a turn right there. Cut, look. Cut, look. See, once you know where to cut, you can cut. Now you're getting up in the short, you're doing more short side cutting than on the bottom. So be careful. So you're trying to radius that too, not just a straight flat edge. Pull that out of there. Pull that out. Pull it out. Put your finger in there. Finger fuck the hole. What are you trying to do in there?
It's definitely feeling better.
You're trying to make a radius in there, not straight edge. Going deep you have to. Still got a ridge in there, you can get to it, get to it. If you can't, get up. You're cutting more on sidewall than bottom, which is a lot more difficult. Get out of there. Okay, if you're going to cut over here, let's get this damn head up, we can do it. Get that out of the way. Take the block, make it tall. Not that block, the big block in front of me here. Okay, what are we going to hook on? Nothing. Board's got to go sideways, 90 degrees. Get that stuff out of the way. Watch what you're doing. Okay, where's your board behind you? Not that one, the one you dropped. Way over there. That thing was it was afraid of you. It was trying to get away. She was trying to get away. Okay, so now the head's held up, we can get to it. See, now you can do what you want to, wherever you're going to grind, you want to put toward the bottom. We got control.
Right, 6 o'clock, or close as you can.
You want to be able to blend in here, so you're in a good spot. But the thing is, you got to be careful. It's not just a matter of making a straight line. This is a curve. And see how it curves in there? You're cutting a lot. You're making a big low spot. Here's all you're doing. You're trying to cut the rib, I know, but you're cutting way too much on top because of the way you're holding it. So feel it out, figure out where you want to cut, and just do a light cut and get the hell out of there. Okay, get out of there. That's a light cut. Cut, repeat, cut, repeat. Cut where you want to. Remember, you do a light cut and you fuck up, it's not nearly as bad as a long cut fuck up.
I don't want to take any more, cause any problems.
Alright. You happy with what you're doing?
I think so.
Okay. Let's go back to the other side you're having all that problem with it and see if you can fix it. Okay, get your confidence back up a little bit. So I'm sure it's pretty nasty over there. Give me the valve so you don't lose it. It's a visual aid for you, not me. Okay, where are you going to cut? Where do you want to cut? You want to cut on the bottom, top, side. Where are you cutting?
Honestly, don't know if I want to take anything.
Okay, well if you don't want to cut anything, you're done.
There's a small ridge, maybe right here.
something there. Little visual aid.
Yeah, cause
These cracked where you're cutting in there.
I can feel that little. There's our pocket. I can feel a little high spot right here. We're taking a lot of it out, but see, I'm cutting way deeper than I thought I was.
That'd be the other pocket you're making. Get rid of the flashlight. Get rid of the flashlight. You need 2 hands on that. So you can't pour it by braille very well. Let's pull that bit out. How much aluminum's on that bit? Is it loading up or just good?
Oh, she looks pretty good.
Okay, make sure everything loads up. I see a lot of metal on it. So.
Making a little progress. Cutting higher than I want to right there.
Mosquitoes are going everywhere around here. Dig a hole in there. You're digging a hole, you're cutting a high spot out. Which one are you doing? You don't like digging in?
I don't know. I better stop.
Okay.
I can still feel a little something here.
You're making a low spot, but you're cutting away the ridge. It's pretty even. It's pretty good. A good spot to quit screwing up any further.
Yeah.
Remember the gasket, you're cutting away the gasket, so.
Oh, sometimes I cut higher than I'm meaning to, you know, for
I
sure.
know. You gotta cut by feel. It's hard to feel. Alright, you done? You wanna play with it?
Yeah. You better take over before I ruin it.
Okay, you already ruined it. We'll fix it.